What are the things you see in your city but no one ever talks about? For me, it was the man at the old bus stop. I first noticed him walking home late one night after work. Midnight streets were empty, the air sharp with the smell of rain. I turned the corner and there he was, sitting perfectly still on the cracked wooden bench. Gray coat, black hat, his hands folded neatly over his knees. At first I thought nothing of it. Cities are full of odd characters. But the more I walked that way home, the stranger it became. Because no matter the night, no matter the hour, he was always there. Rain poured down, he was there, his coat never damp. Winter wind howled and bit. He was there, not shivering, not moving. I passed at 2 in the morning once, and there he sat, motionless. The buses in our city hadn't run that late in decades, yet he always seemed to be waiting. One evening, curiosity overpowered fear. I crossed the street, footsteps echoing. As I got closer, my chest tightened. His skin was pale, not sickly, but waxy, almost like melted candlelight. His jaw was clenched too tightly, and his eyes didn't follow me. They stared forward, unblinking. I forced a laugh and said, "Waiting for the bus?" The man didn't move for a heartbeat. Then slowly, too slowly, his head turned toward me. Not his eyes, not his body, just his head, creaking like a rusted hinge. His lips parted, as if to speak, but only a faint hiss of air escaped. I stumbled back, and the street light above us flickered once. By the time it steadied, I was already running. The next morning, I told my coworker what I'd seen. Her face drained of color. "You've seen him too," she whispered. Confused, I pressed her. Finally, she told me the truth. That bus stop had been abandoned for over 20 years. The last bus line that passed there shut down in 1986 after a deadly accident. On a stormy night in March, a city bus lost control on the bridge, skidded off, and crashed into the river. Everyone on board drowned. Dozens of lives gone in an instant. The bench at that stop was never removed, just left behind, forgotten. I laughed it off at first until I went back that night with a friend, determined to prove I wasn't crazy. We waited at the corner, the night stretching thin. 12:03 a.m. The bench sat empty, but just as we turned to leave, my friend grabbed my arm. Lying on the ground, where the man's polished shoes should have been, was a folded, water-stained ticket. The date stamped on it, March 4th, 1986, and across the top, in faded red letters, "Final Ride." Like and subscribe for more.